This is one of my matches I played in Vegas. My favorite match actually. Interesting things actually happened in this match. And this is probably one of the best times that I've shot because I wasn't really focusing on anything but just making balls, really. So that's what was really going through my mind, nothing but making balls. Yeah, so my opponent, he's a skill level 5. I'm a skill level 5 as well. So yeah, you know. Um, yeah. So we about to see how this match goes. First break. Yep. And he makes the 9. Sure enough, in the side. That was a really good break. I was telling him, I was like, hey man, let me get that patch, bro. So that was a good shot, You see, I kind of tossed my hand up, like, oh, there's nothing I can do about that. You know, but let's see. But it was a really amazing shot. His wife even came up and gave him a kiss. I like that break. I wish I could have gotten a 9 on the break. That's what I really, really wanted. Instead, I got something pretty nice, besides 9 on the break. Pretty nice. Second break. Really nice break. Really nice break. Now I can't see the 1. Very good break. I think he was just trying to go for the 9 again, but as you can see, the 1 is on the opposite end of the table. Both of us are right-handed, so it gives you an idea of how the table was sitting or whatever. So we're right-handed shooters. So I'm looking. I even squat down. There's no way I can masse through that. So I look at it. All right, I can't one rail it. I can with a little bit of English, but that's risky because these tables are extremely fast. So I was like, if I 2 rail it, I should be able to make contact with it, but I don't want to scratch. So let's try to play it inside so I don't. So I kind of guesstimate. I see that imaginary line in my head. Perfect speed because I already know the table's fast. Dude loves the shot. He said that was a really good shot. Really good shot. So first shot, he makes. I'm going to count the points. Both of us have to make 31 balls. So I'm going to count his balls. So he made 1. I'm kicking at the 2 ball right now. And he almost makes it. Well, he got really close, I'll say. Not really almost makes it, but that was a really good shot, Really good shot. Couldn't have gotten no better than that. Could have if he'd have made it, but still. So right now I'm playing very carefully because I know these tables are extremely fast. So we're tied up 1-1 right now. I use a little bit of bottom. A little bit of bottom. 2. Got 2 to his 1. 3 to his 1. 4 to his 1. See, on this shot, I should have paused it. But on this shot, I was unsure to go straight down or in the side. So I tried to go straight down. That did not work. I should have moved my first mind. My first mind was telling me go ahead and cut it in the side, but I didn't want to be left badly, if that makes sense, or possibly scratch. I was afraid of the scratch, so that's why I shot it like that. Right now he plays defense. Really good defensive shot. And right now I'm trying to bank this ball, but it's extremely tough because that 7 ball was definitely in my way. So the score is still 4 to 1. Right now he's kind of nervous. 5. Right now, I remember this shot because I was thinking about the 8 ball and where I wanted to be, you know? And I wanted to be somewhere like that so I can kind of put stop on the ball to either hit the 9 or be right there where the 8 is so I can make the 9. So, really, really nice shot that he just attempted. Really nice shot. I was so afraid of scratching. Like, I saw the kick. Notice I'm contemplating because I really want to try something, but I'm like, I'm not sure this is going to work or not. So he comes up, call a timeout on me, which is very wise. He shows me an angle, and I show it to him pointing with my stick. I say, I don't know, man. See, I was like, see, look, that angle, that ball's going straight, probably in the same corner on my side. I could two-rail this shot into the corner, and I'm talking to him. I'm like, I don't know. He's a 6, I'm a 5. Pretty good with, like I said, with imaginary angles and lines and stuff like that. So I was like, right here looks pretty decent. If I use a little bit of left, I can kick straight at this ball. And I almost make it. Almost make it. So I think the score is 5-1. And he misses this absolutely easy shot. He can't even believe it. So I use top left. Not too hard because I have no clue where the cue ball would have went. Now it's 6-1. 7-1. 9-1. That was a pretty good run. Right now, I'm just putting up my stick and stuff like that, waiting on him to get the balls. And they were telling me, hey, get the ball. They were pointing, hey, the balls. But I didn't understand or hear them. But, yeah. So, yeah, good times. I'm waiting, racking, you know, just being patient, honestly. And this is my first break. And guess what happens? You guessed it, I scratched. I definitely scratched on that break. So, yeah. Me trying to leave the cue ball up the table because I knew the one ball would be way down. I knew it would be way down there the way I hit it. I was practicing my break like 30 minutes before. But, you know, it happens, you know. Echo, go home. So, yeah, I scratched on the break. He did a absolutely unnecessary combo. Absolutely unnecessary combination. So, and it cost him in the long run. When it's this early into the game, I would never do a combination. Me personally, I wouldn't. You know, to each it own, but I don't think it was a need for a combination that early into the game, and it cost him. See what happened? I think he has like 3 points to my like 9 or something like that. I like this shot because the pocket is actually bigger than what it is. I could have barely missed. I could have barely missed and made it off the 6, but I think I got 10 points now. 11. I was hoping it hit the 6. I missed this shot on purpose. You'll see why. Because the 5 was trapped behind the 6. So the 4 ball was like, I need to get behind this 8. And I almost made the ball, which would have been extremely scary. Because I would have probably kicked the 5 again. So. So he's kicking at an absolutely wrong angle. But and then he missed. So now I'm using a little bit of top because I want a pretty good angle at this 5 ball. Pick it up. And I almost screwed myself on that shot. Perfect speed, perfect angle. I almost missed that ball because I don't want the cue ball to go past that pocket because it'd be a tougher shot. And I missed that one. My captain was like, what the hell? Pretty much I could see the expression on his face. I didn't even want to look at him because I missed that shot. I should not have missed that shot. I was rushing. I'm not really paying attention because I just had a lot was just going on in my head, plus the nerves and stuff like that. So my captain comes up, and he only says a couple words to me, and I knew what he was gonna say. He was like, "That 9 ball, you gotta make those shots." He said, "You can't miss those. You can't afford to miss those." That's what he told me. He just turned around and walked back to his seat. For the most part, I was shooting pretty well, and he didn't want to bother me too much. He's a skill level 9, by the way. And he said, and when he told me that, and I knew I had to, all right, be careful with every shot after that. And he scratches. Once he scratches, I run a couple balls out, I think. I'm not sure. Like I use bottom right, I think, on this shot to make it. Yep, I did. Because the 2 ball is like right there in that lane. I don't want the ball to fly too far off. So I use top. I wanted to say top left to get around the 9. But I almost screwed myself. I almost screwed that one up. Big time, buddy. Big time. That was almost tragic. So now I'm just chalking carefully, taking my time, remembering what he said, not to rush, and I have to make those shots. It's the only thing that was going through my head. And that was actually a good leave. I missed that shot. I think I still kind of rushed it. I mean, I normally would make a shot like that. But, it is what it is. No, I take that back. I don't think I could really see that, so I try to use right English to hit that ball. So yeah, just to curve the ball around him. He tries to play a defensive shot. So me, I'm looking at the table at this point. I'm looking at the ball first. Now I'm glancing around. You can't see me, but you can't see my eyes hardly, but I'm glancing around looking at all the balls on the table at the same time. And I'm thinking where I want to be, where I want to be, where I want to be. Um, so I make this shot right here with a little bit of stop. The four is right and directly in the side. I'm not sure if I make this or not because I'm trying to get on the five. You see where the five is? I think every shot that I missed left him badly, and he couldn't really make a shot, and that's what we're really getting to him. So I'm steady trying to make shots at this point. Trying to get good leave. Most time when I miss shots, I'm not really focused, or I am trying to get a certain leave. But that ball was kind of straight in the side. That six was a little bit in my way, but not really. I could have made the shot with a little bit slower English, but I didn't want to scratch in the top corner either. So, like I said, a lot of stuff is trembling through my mind. He actually did a pretty nice kick on this ball right here. Now me, I'm like, all right, this angle, I really don't like it because it's so close to the rail, but I want to try it. So I use a little bit of right, and I actually fell short. Should have used a lot of right with a wider angle. And I hit it too hard because, so one thing about English, once you put English on a ball, the harder you hit it, the less English you're actually putting, you know? So, that's just food for thought. This ball right here, I would have definitely shot it in this corner. 5 all the way down, 6 in the side, 7 in the corner, 8 right there, and 9 all the way down. That's what I would have done. Now let's see what he does. Okay. I go for the corner, to be honest with you, with bottom. He uses top. I think he's going to the side. I think so. Nope. He actually made it. Good shot. No, I think this shot really messed him up. It was a really good shot. Like I said, this was like a week and a half ago, I think so. So, yeah. I would have shot this with right. I would have made this ball with right. Send the cue ball up and around the table. Yep. Something like that, but he missed, of course, so now I'm like, oh, this game, I got this. That's what's going on in my head, so I think I used a little bit of top. I used a little bit of stop on this ball, and I almost missed. I almost missed this shot. Now I'm like, how in the hell I'm going to get to this 9? So I use top right. A lot of right on this shot. I just barely missed the 8 ball. I hit nothing but rail first. You couldn't tell, but I hit nothing but rail. And the right English bend the rail just enough to get to the 8 ball. And I made that shot. Now this break is my absolute favorite break. Most focused break that I've ever done. Period. Ever done. I got actually lucky with this break though. And I'll show you twice where I got lucky at. So the 1 ball and 5 ball are my 2 luckiest part of this break. But it worked out in my favor. You'll see what happens. I think the 1 ball goes in off the break. And the left corner, which is my right there beside me. Yep. Boom. It dropped in. Yes. Now the 2 balls right there and the 5 ball is right there. Guess what happens? Of course, me, I have to cut this 2 ball. So I try to cut it to the right corner. And I just barely missed the 2 ball. But guess what? The 5 drops. And everything else is history. So right now, I'm just like, man, thank God I made that shot. Put a little bit of stop on that 2 ball. The 3 ball. I use a lot of top on that. And this helped me out when I squeezed. Like I said, these tables are extremely fast. When I squeezed past that 8, I knew I had the rest of the table at that point. So I hit it in the side. Okay. The 6 is right there. Easy shot. I used top. Hit the 7. Yes, I did. Now I'm like, all right, I got to shoot this ball the same way I shot the 8 in the last rack. And of course, I did the same exact thing. But I did a little slower because I didn't want that ball too close to the rail. And it ended up perfectly. Boom, I make the 8 ball. And now I'm about to make the 9 ball. And you know what, my ladies and gentlemen? That's a break and run right here. Patience. Look at my face. I did not know that was a break and run. Did not know. I was so far in the zone and just focusing on my shot, relaxing, shooting, having a great time that I didn't even realize it was a break and run. My first break and run ever. I did it under a lot of pressure too. In Vegas. I can't do it in a regular league. My captain was like, you better not ever in your life shoot like that again. You know, he's joking, of course. He's joking, of course, and you know, me and him joke a lot. So, you know, he was like, that's probably the best I ever seen you shoot, pretty much. And you know, the rest is history. You know, he was very happy for me, and I was very happy for myself. You know, my teammates was just like cracking jokes on the side. You know, I think I make one on a break. I did. Did I make one on a break? I did. Yeah. And the other teammate, you can hear him, the teammate of the other guys, you know, he's talking about me. At this point, I'm not even listening to anything. I can't hear anything around me. It's music I know playing, but I hear nothing but these balls hitting against each other and going into these pockets. That's what kind of zone I was in, ladies and gentlemen. That's exactly what kind of zone I was in. I was hoping for the cue ball to come back a little bit more, but it worked out in my favor. Yep, so it worked out in my favor. Yes, it did. So now the 5 is right here, the 6 is right there. Mind you, I'm not sure if y'all keeping up with score at this point. Of course, I'm not. I'm definitely not keeping up with score, and I have just enough room to see the 6. Just enough. Perfect shot. I didn't even hear them say game. He did, but I didn't. That dude told me, he was like, man, you probably one of the best 5s I've ever played, ever, you know. So, yeah, the rest is history, y'all. Y'all let me know, comment, like, subscribe, share, you know, this video. Yeah, you know, 23 minutes was the match. And it was pretty much the rest is history, you know. All right, y'all. Thanks for watching.
That's it.
Bye-bye.
Hey, I want to apologize.